we are primarily one category, primarily, but then now we have attributes from others. So you might find yourself leaning more in one direction, but you also have bits and pieces from the others. Think of them as overextensions. This is what you're like when you're under pressure. You're not always like that. You're not always that person. You're not a bad person. It's just that when you're stressed, there's a certain part of your personality that comes out. And that's not necessarily, it's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. It's just part of your personality.
My name is Fasil Mariam. I'm the Executive Director of Children's Rights and Violence Prevention Fund, CRVPF. Today we are here in Entebbe for the team building exercise. This building for CRVPF is the second time that we're doing a team building exercise because of the change that takes place in the organization. In January 2024, we've started a new program called EYDCD, which is empowering youth through data and community development, and we employed 9 new staff. With the existing staff, now we have 20 staff. Because of this reason, we want to have a team building exercise as a retreat, and we engage Lantern Training, which is a Kenyan-based consultancy firm, which provide a team building exercise for many organizations, especially for NGOs. So this is the day that we have started the training program, and today we have seen a big major initiative start taking place, especially looking at how we're going to work together and how do some of the exercise. We have done a lot of exercise today.
We want to talk about what we call overextensions. Now, overextensions are not necessarily weaknesses. Think of them as what you're like when you're under pressure or when you're stressed out. Okay, the things that you do and the way you do things. And in many cases, sometimes your personality, the thing that you're good at, the thing that makes you good at what you do, when you're stressed out, you overextend it to a point where it's no longer productive. You can get to a point where that detail, when you're under pressure, you stop thinking about anything else and you become fixated on those numbers.
So my name is Asimwe Albert. I work as a regional program coordinator for VAC prevention program. This retreat is important for us. First of all, having new staff members joining us, and also us, the old staff. So that means that if we have one same vision for the organization, then we need to put our heads together and see how we work together as a team.
My name is Adong Agnes. I work with the CRVPF as Program Officer EYDCD program. I have been able to understand people's personalities in their different measures, those and how best I can be able to interact with everyone.
I love the games because what we studied in theory was translated through the games. You know, it's easy to say teamwork makes the dream work, and if you don't actually practice and see how you can work as a team, it will just be another quote.
My name is Karunji Kajira, and I'm a communications officer at CRVPF. My favorite thing is, one, getting to know my colleagues. I've learned a lot of things that I didn't know about, some of them who I don't work very closely with.
My name is Evelyn Tugume. I am the admin and program support for Children's Rights and Violence Prevention Fund. This retreat has exposed us to several things. One of them was self-awareness. I got to know myself from the lens of other people. But this also came as a confirmation that sometimes what you think about yourself is actually what you are. I would say that the Lantern training team packaged their activities very well, that they have been able to touch every life differently, and in so doing, we have been made aware of each other's feelings, each other's strength, each other's weaknesses, and from now on, I believe that we are going to work very well as a team.
Why we link the team retreat and with strategic plan is that the strategic plan will show the vision, mission of the organization and the strategic objective of the organization. And we want the new staff and the existing staff to share the same vision, mission, of the organization and not to focus on project activities. So this training program will help us to have a shared vision, values of CRVPF, and focus on doing a very good coordinated work in the next years to come.